In Portuguese, the name is Lucia. Lucia.
Okay.
People say Lucia because they're more familiar with the Italian language. Most English-speaking people are more familiar with Italian and Portuguese, so
Sure.
they go Lucia. But in Portuguese, it's Lucia. Lucia.
Lucia de Lammermoor, for example. Okay. The opera. Yes, got it.
Oh, yes. Well, the evidence is rather conclusive that there has been an imposter. Forensic analysis of the photographs of the images show that the conclusion of the forensic scientists was that the only thing in common that these people have is the religious habit. So that there's one woman wearing a religious habit, which is Sister Lucia. The other is someone else, and it's been subjected to meticulous forensic analysis. Dr. Peter Chojnowski was the one who actually hired the forensic scientists to examine the evidence, and that was the result. Now, there is corroborative evidence on top of that, which supports it. That is very interesting. The documents, the official documents of Fatima, the documentos. I had sent them to a forensic scientist back in the late 1980s, and they were examined. This was a forensic scientist accredited by, at the time, what was called the Supreme Court of Ontario. So his evidence is acceptable for it.
Right.
And the conclusion he came up with was that all the documents, the signatures, were not signed by the same person, and that the majority of the vast majority of the documents signed by Sister Lucia, or what purported to be the official documents of Sister Lucia in those documentos, was not the same person who signed the letter addressed to me, because I had written to her while she was still alive, and the answer I got back was typewritten with a handwritten signature. I asked Sister Lucia's sister, her own sister, her older sister, Carolina. Carolina told me that Lucia never used a typewriter or a computer. The letter I got was written on a computer. She didn't use those things. She always wrote in longhand, like the documentos. All the letters are in longhand. And she told me another interesting fact. She said that whenever she would visit her sister Lucia, she was not allowed to speak with her privately. And she was with the other sisters at a distance, so that she couldn't see close up who was this person. Now, on top of that, there's another interesting fact. When Cardinal Padiara went to visit the person who was presented to him as Sister Lucia, she gave him a copy of the memoirs of Sister Lucia. And the Cardinal asked her to autograph the book. And she refused. Now, why would she refuse to sign the book for a cardinal of the Roman Church?
Cardinal. Yeah.
She gave a very insulting answer. She said she won't sign it because her signature has been abused by too many people too many times, or something like words to that effect. As if the cardinal is going to abuse her signature.
Right.
Cardinal Anthony Padiara? No. That answer is that's an absurd answer. There's only one logical reason why she would refuse to sign, and that's because the signature would give away the fact that she is not the Sister Lucia who signed those historical documents in the documentos. There would be proof.
Go ahead.
There would be proof that these are two different people, and
is this a Pope Benedict another usurpation, or was she murdered? What is the common thought on it? What happened to her?
That is a mystery. What happened to her? There are some who believe that she either died, or she was murdered, or else she was kept basically prisoner in what is quaintly called ecclesiastical quarantine.
Yeah.
So at any rate, she was not free to speak. I mean, she was under obedience not to speak. She couldn't. Anybody could talk about the secret of Fatima except her. She was not allowed. So.
How interesting.
There was an imposter.
Well, all right. Go ahead. Go.
Because they needed someone who would spout the party line of the Vatican, and the historical person, Sister Lucia, was not disposed to betray the secret that she had received and say that it means something else than it actually.
Yeah. All right. Well, that puts us in quite a dilemma, doesn't it? What is the real third secret? Who knows what the real one is? And where the heck is it?